Cool. Right, let's try that. Race tonight against a ghost, and then I can go home and use the toilet. Right, standard rules, cue ball in hand after the break. I should be running these out, but I've been playing pretty crap lately, so who knows. Start. Is it? Ooh. Oh, for sure. One wheel. Got order on there, I don't actually have got it yet. We got audio? Hello? Oh, we have got audio. There we go. Let's try that. So if I can get a bit of that moving the cube, we'll have to. Dead straight off the rail, no position, that ain't gonna happen. Try that. God, it's really grippy that. My cue, that would have ended up down here. Right, the question is, can I have a screw across the face of the fibre, or I could try and play some lots of the right hand side and try and kill the white. Let's try that, that'll be a good test of the cue actually. Lots of right spin. It actually went where I aimed it, that's always a good sign. My cue's got so much deflection on it. No, that's not breaking my snooker cue, that'll be a bad move. Oh, that's nasty. I'll try and break that up off the 3. Okay, we're going to go with this thing. Well, basically on the 3 I need to be where the 7 is. This is going to be tricky, this one. Alright, so I've got to pop this 2 and basically kiss the 7. Into it and get into it quite too thick. That's literally the worst possible angle there. The wrong side of dead straight. What the hell am I going to do this? Not really any sort of line to get into that, is there? I'll have to try a banana into it or something weird. I don't know. Maybe this is going to work. We'll try it. Ugh. Answers on a postcard. Maybe bump the 5 off the rail and just give it a try. I don't even think that's on. I don't even think that's on. I think it's going to go high. I haven't got no bank or anything really. I've literally got solid. I'll tell you what I've got. Rail first, 5-9 combo. Give me some shot. Don't pull that a lot, I hope for this one to come off. Get it! Oh, got it. Ooh, 3-0. Should have popped the balls actually, I'm probably supposed to be practicing with the cue really. Ooh, got a comment. Matt, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How's it going? Hopefully, I've had a bit of a time off, so hopefully back on the game from from the weekend onwards. We'll go away for work tomorrow. 3-0. I need to claim my little rack there. How you been? Not a good break. It's worked out. Good layout though. Trying to avoid playing with ditch the glove as well, because my glove's knackered. So I kind of resent having to spend any more money and buy another one really. This Revo shaft, I don't think you need one. Well, my brake cube finally does. Actually, I made a boo-boo there. Maybe I want to be higher on the 3, I don't do that. Don't snook yourself. that's exactly what you did. Got no action out of that. We'll say one thing, I don't get as much bite quite with this tip as the one I've got on my cue. Oh God, everything's so damned in here tonight. Ugh. That's like, listen to this. Oh well, blew that one. I'm going to pop the balls anyway though. Pop the balls anyway. Try and get some practice with cue. Oh, try clearing a 9 out of the way on it, it flew in the face. That's a good shot to play. That's all for rail with check side shots. They deflect a hell of a lot with my cue. I seem to go alright with this one. Yeah, there's a big problem I was having. I've been playing on a lot of really slidey tables. Is my cue's fine on this table, it's just no good on those ones. It's so much deflection. 3-1. Put 4 inside again. Oh, we've got a shot on the 1. Hurrah! See if we can run these ones out. Don't go in the middle. Nice place. Oh, a bit unfortunate. Scratch. Right, here we go. This is an interesting shot then. So I've got a wrong angle to draw back for the 3. I could leave the white there and play a long shot. I'm going to try and see how much bit side spin I can get on there. See if I can get it to swing around 2 cushions without missing. It'll be an interesting test of the cue. I didn't get enough top spin on it though. Trying to play it like a stun shot, I needed more follow. But the pop went in the middle of the pocket, which was a good sign. Alright, what the other I'm going to play now then? Draw off the side cushion and maybe leave a long 5. Slightly awkward bridging this one, and the knife, and the magic rack's in the way a bit, isn't it? So yeah, try and get the gap between the 8 and 6. Digging down on it a bit though. Yeah. Come on, fluke it. Never mind. Actually, yeah, pop balls. Get used to the cue. What on earth am I doing? Trying to play the 5 in the side, I guess. Oh God, that carried so much side spin that I swerved immediately. Always tight on, they always land tight on the cushion, don't they? You go 45 feet and they always land bang on the bloody cushion. Every solid time. This will be a good test as well. I'll get this one to go. I haven't quite got the side on it. In fact, I probably didn't compensate enough. Definitely, oh God, that carries so much. Definitely play more shots with this cue than I could play on mine. I can really feel it. I can hit much more on the outside of the ball. Look at how much size to do with my cue, and I just got no hope of getting anywhere near the point angle, even on this table, as it is now. Oh, that's a shocker. That's an absolute shocker. Gotta get the timing right. I'm timing it, it's going in the right line, and then just before I get to the ball, I'm just swerving it off. So. Right, what was that one then? 3-2? 3-2? 3-2. Should do a little comparison of my shaft and the Revo shaft in a minute. Show you the difference. Bit of a risky pot that through. You could play it, or I could pick the white up, couldn't I? Let's have a look at the angle. If the angle's going to get me nicely on the floor, I'll play it. It's a little bit the wrong side of the floor. I've got a match to win. Didn't look at the 8 ball. That's a bit short. That's a bit short. I have to kill this one with right English. Expecting. Yeah, quite liking this so far. I've only been playing with it for half an hour, or an hour or whatever. It seems to play really nice. I already feel it's better than my existing shaft. Which is a bit of a shame. You like to think you can just buy one cue and stick with it forever, but which is the case of my super cue. But with this one, I just can't. I know that there's something holding me back using it. Shame really. I could do without and just fork out another 500 quid. There you go. Bloody expensive game, American pool. Very expensive. You want to play American pool competitively? You've got to spend absolutely thousands. Ridiculous. Oh, I didn't do a score, did I? Bastard. Alright, I'm definitely going to take the cue ball this time. There's the 3 going, probably the side pocket, I suppose. This would be a good one. This is a sort of shot. You don't have a good tip on it, you can chip the white off the table if you don't cue it well. Didn't try and do too much with that one. So, where do I want to be? I want to be straight. Straight-ish, I guess. Well, yeah, the angle for the 5 is putting it right on top of the 4 though, so I need to get into it a little bit to make sure it doesn't do that. Right, through the gap of the 9 and the 7, around the back of the 7, what do we fancy? Hold it and try and leave the 5 in that corner. I don't really like any of them. I'll tell you what, actually, because this we're trying out a new cue in it, I can use loads and loads of right spin, inside spin, try and, I wouldn't normally play this, I'd probably go through the gap, but I'm going to try and go around the outside and see how much grip I can get on this tip. Oh yes, that works nice. I can't play that shot on my cue. It just doesn't take enough. I can't hit far enough out to the side and still pop the ball. Which is like that sort of shot's like a fundamental 9-ball shot, and I can't play it on my existing cue. It shows to show how many of these sort of shots I'm not able to play just because I've got what I thought was a good bit of equipment, but actually isn't good enough. Straight on the 8. There's a drawing off the side cushion. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a nice cue. Very nice. Wow, 7 views. See, YouTube's promoting my channel again. Oh, whatever. Try and do an actual matches if I can, for somebody. That'd be good. Oh, is that 5-2? 5-2, right. Too much side on that one. I'm used to breaking without the glove on, to be fair. It's sticky. Right, dare I go for the 2 without moving the cue ball and try and get on the 3? It's not the most favourable shot, but it is on. I could drop the 2 in, just come past the 9 and leave the white here. It'd be a good tester. Let's try, we've got a couple of rack buffer. Or even try and play it with a hairy left-hand spin, see how that works. Might be even more difficult. So try to touch left, not much. Oh, just turn it over the last second. It's worth a go though, worth a go. Alright, well that's that one, but we'll pop this. with this so far is that it's like low in deflection, but well maybe maybe the deflection's being cancelled out on my cue a little bit by the swerve, but it definitely swerves the cue ball a lot, which I'm not used to so much. I guess I can get more side with this one though, so that kind of makes sense. Like this one, I'm right on the side of the cue. There's no way out. What if I played that on my cue? That 5 ball doesn't even go in. Right, that's what, 5-3? Okay, I have to play seriously now, I'll try and win. But it was worth a go, that too. Purely because we're testing cues out. Too much time again. Right. Okay, let's try and run these ones out. Definitely taking ball and over on this one. It's not that difficult part, but very hard to control the cue ball. There's the 4, so we need to get straight on the 2. We'll just stop straight on the 2 so we can play the 3 in the side and come down the table for the 4. Right. You know what, I'm going to play this of inside even though I wouldn't normally. We'll just see if we can do it. Oh yeah, nice. Actually goes where we aim it. Which just goes to show my cue is obviously holding me back because I just wouldn't. Just can't play that on my bloody 3-1-4 shaft. It just doesn't work. Don't sneak in beyond the 5. Oh, don't under-itty it, don't. Don't be too afraid. Ah, clown. Well, funny bridging over the 8 ball. Hit the board and down the table shot. Always fun. Be nice. Oh, could have been worse, could have been better. I thought I put some left hand spin on that, but obviously it didn't. Alright, what are we playing? We've got a bank in the side. That's probably the easiest shot. Or a cut in the middle. It's got to be the bank, isn't it? As much as I hate banking balls on this table. Pretty straight in, doesn't it? Oh, you son of a bitch! It was so close. Oh, well. quite damp. We're only making this cue sticky though. You played a handful of shots of it. It doesn't take long. Right, let's get my act together now. I gave away a free rack once I playing a silly shot on it. Not really worked out since then. Oh, well, definitely picking them right up this time. We got 4 balls over there, so I've got to try and clear the 8 somehow. Number 6 doesn't go. Number 6-9 is ugly. Doable, but not very nice. I think this one we've got to play that way. Just come underneath the 8 on me. I could leave it right here. I could play 2 rails and go short side with a 6. That wouldn't be awful. Would be a good angle. What's that? That broken chalk. That's not a bad angle. So, can we get short side of the 6? Pretty good. I think I was going to drop for a second. I think I played for deflection on my cue that wasn't there. Oh God, I got into that one. Jesus Christ. See, on my cue, there's no way on earth I get above that 8. On my cue, I come up here. Wow, see, it's so grippy. I've got a bit of a funny pot now. I've got to try and avoid hitting the jaw of the pocket or pot on the white. And I can't cut it in the middle because the white's just going to go either straight in the middle in the corner or straight off the line in the corner or on nothing. I suppose I could go around 4 rails. It's the wrong shot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and pop this in the side, try and get that gap and go around 4 rails to the 9. Normally I just roll this 8 in and come off the side cushion, but because they're trying to cue out, I'm going to try it. Top and right spin. Oh, that worked anyway. Played for deflection, it wasn't there again. I've got to remember that. Oh well, won the game though. Because I'm quite sweaty out, the cue's already getting a bit sticky. Especially where it's so humid. Interesting. Well, I can feel that, I don't know why you won't be able to see it on camera, but all the balls are like wet. It must be about the rain tower, it must be. Can't be this humid. Was that 6-4? Yeah, I think it is. Right. 3 to go. Oh, beautiful. Really, the 4 is the key shot, isn't it? And the 6 or 7 is not going to be easy either. The tricky layout is 4's not going anywhere. I have to get in behind it and play one of these 2 corners, which means I need the cue ball to be here. Hook and rail first, try and get that bump there, maybe. I could try and move the 6, but every time I try something like that, I'll almost 100% of the time get snooker behind it. In fact, because I said that, I'm going to do it. I knew that was just to demonstrate, I'm guaranteed to get snooker behind this 6 ball. Oh, I missed it. Oh well, doesn't matter now. Drew a bit thicker than I expected. Right, so where do we want to go then? 9's a bit of a pain in the arse. Again, this is one of those shots where, like, if I was confident with the cue, you can like spin around the 4, but you can't play that with my cue, so I don't know that I can play it with this one. I'm going to try it. I don't think it's the right shot. I think with my cue I end up underneath the 5. Well, I think with this cue, I might miss the ball. I think I can come up behind the 5. Oh, well, we got a shot. Didn't really get a spin on that one, it was still quite a dead cue ball, which is a bit like how it would have been with my cue. Hedged my bets, obviously. Definitely noticing my hand's too sticky. Stick a glove on. Right, so we definitely need a good angle on the 6 to get over for the 7. I'll be quite close to it really, I don't think that's an option. Could spin this in, but the trouble is the white side, there's such a small gap to land in. Play it inside, but I'm coming to that diamond and out, and it's not really great. I think we've got to play this left spin and try and miss the middle pocket. That's the shot. I overdone it slightly, but it was the right line. Alright, so this one's a bit awkward, it's very hard to hold for the 7. I might have to go twice across. Yeah, I think if I drop that in, even if I just drop the 6 in, I think the white lands up here. So yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2 and back across. Back across. Right. Don't really want to go too far off the rail. Oh! I think I was going to go then. Right. I've got to chip this in, come across the table, miss the middle bag. Oh my fucking god, what the hell was that? I was just thinking in my head, none of those balls went in very clean, and I just didn't even look at the pot. Oh, that's fucking unbelievable. That might be the worst miss I've had in 2025. I do you know what, I gave that no thought, I was just thinking about the other shots. Oh well, blew that, stole defeat from the jaws of victory there. Come on. All right, again, you did all the hard work that bloody rack. Well, that 4 has landed in a horrible spot relative to the 3. Take the cue ball. Where the hell are we going with this one? 8 sort of in the way of popping a 3 and coming up this side. I guess I could bump the 8 out of the way off the 2. It's a funny shot though. It's not natural. Three 7 isn't very nicely set. Sorry, 4 7. 2 9 isn't crazy difficult. It's a bit of that's a daft shot. You're supposed to be trying your cue out. Don't play shots like that. Yeah, if I can get high on the 3 and come this side, it'd be a bit easier. Why does it, whenever you pick a spot, the white never wants to sit there, does it? Bounce. Right, okay, so what's the shot here? There's not actually that big a pocket there. Yeah, it's very easy to go and be on a 7 on this one. I don't like it very much. 4 doesn't go past the 8. Horrible shot. I've got to roll this in with top left to play in that middle, and in that middle or that corner I've got to play it with top right to come inside and leave it in the, but I can only ever play it in the side pocket. Or I could try and hit the 7, but that's more likely to me to snooker myself. I think from where I'm at, I'm going to try and play for the 4 on that side. I'm just going to play it centre ball actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't need the right spin on it. Well, I missed it thick, didn't I? Didn't land very nice that. It was really awkward to get on from that where the 3 ball was. That's 6 all now, isn't it? Blew it again. Just a funny little shot there. I didn't get good on it either, all because I couldn't put the white where I wanted it to the 2. All that tiny little bit where I couldn't get it to sit on the right hole, this lost me the entire game. Anthony Stevens, mate, I'm really loving it. Good to see you. Yeah, it's nice, I'm trying it out. So I could see that I could just play it and I could feel that there's shots that it's allowing me to place, particularly with side spin, that my cue just doesn't allow me to play. I'll play a couple of them. There's shots from my cue I just can't play, and it's showing up. Simple stuff like just trying to go around this sort of shot with two rails. I can hit so much further on the right with the ball and get that to grip. Whereas if I play that same shot with my one, I think it's because I can feel how top heavy this cue is. Play the same sort of shot with this one. Oh, so look at that, look at the line it's taken, and I barely put in the ball. So the other one's taken a really narrow line, and this one's like gone really wide and nearly missed it. So it's definitely, yeah, there's definitely a big difference in that. The one thing I don't seem to have with it yet, which might probably just because I'm not playing it properly, is not quite getting as much backspin out of it as I'm used to. That's probably just because the cue in a total is probably a little bit lighter, so I'm not giving it enough welly. But it's just opened up a load of shots. It's weird because it reminds me of the fact that I used to play that sort of shot all the time, that inside spin stuff, and I've stopped doing it recently. And I think it's like subconsciously because I don't feel like my cue's letting me do it. So it's changed. Till now I hadn't really twigged this. I changed my shot selection and made me a lot more sort of conservative. That's not really how you play nine. Nine was all spinny shots, isn't it? But I can't ever do them, so I'm playing all these bloody stun shots all the time. Right, we're on 6-all, aren't we? You should use it in the G. Well, I won't use it until I own it, put it that way, because it's until that point, until we sort something out with it, until I've replaced it, it's not mine. So yeah, definitely. Oh, fuck's sake, sorry. On those sort of slidey tables again, that weird cloth, I can feel that it's already going to be like better, I think. See, the line that's taken, I couldn't possibly kept that line with my cue. I'd be on the other side of the 8. I mean, obviously it wouldn't have had much difference, but I just can't, I wouldn't have been able to play that shot. It's not a massive difference, but it's like enough, you know? Oh, don't weld yourself on the 8. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my God. Get in, you bastard. Got a bit of time to get used to it. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess. How was your cue anyway? You didn't. I don't know. How did you find it? Did you find any difference at all with the new radial joint? Do you feel like it played any, or has it been so long you can't remember what the difference was? I guess you haven't even played on this table since the UK Open, have you? I think you pretty much sent your cue off straight away, didn't you? So have you even played on this table for a while? And can you feel what I was saying about by comparison, it's like really rough. The cue feels so much better. What do you think? What do you think the difference is? I don't even bother with this match, but whatever. What do you feel like the difference is? Do you feel like there is a difference? How's the 6-9 looking? Not great, but where the 4 is, oh no. Well, where the 5 is not looking great. 5 to the 6 isn't going to be an easy shot. 4 to the 5 to 6. Oh, this is all awful. This is all awful. What am I do something with one of these balls. Can I get rid of the... I'll try and move the 6, I can't pop the 3. I'll try and move the 5, I can't pop the 2. I'm gonna try, maybe I can get there and try and pop the 2 and bump the 5. Maybe that's a shot. Can't move the mark 5 much though because I wasn't looking at the 3. I just want to tap the 5 so it goes. Oh, too low. Too grippy, this cue. That's another thing, like on my cue, this like grips more on those soft shots and my one doesn't. So that probably would have been the right part of the white to hit with my cue. Whereas on this one it's turned out to be too low. But when I come to whacking it, I can get more out of my cue, probably because of the extra weight, like I said. Let's try this one, this will be a good test with side spin. Oh no, tell me that was my cue action, I just cued right across that. Try it again. I just twisted my arm there, I felt it. Good little test shot though. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. If I'd kept my arm straight, I might have got on that. Yeah, it's like it. Yeah, that's just another example of it. On my one, it like would have arced more before it bit, so it would have had like more power behind it, but less spin. You see what I mean? I have no idea how I'm getting on the 6. I'm just gonna pop the 5 and see what we get. No, I'm not. Very close. Oh, cue, that'll work. Yeah, it's definitely a different cue. It does play very different. But I do prefer it, to be honest. See that sort of shot there, yeah. Like, you know, I'd have probably landed up on the 6 with my cue, but I would have been here on the cushion, and it's come out more. Just grip. I don't know how much of that's the tip and how much of it's the cue, but it's definitely more grippy and got less deflection. I guess the grippiness is the tip, and the deflection is the cue, I suppose. So like, even that one, I didn't really hit very low on the white there, and I've gripped it enough to come in to a funny angle on the 8. Feels solid now, less tingy. This time you played on the table. So how did you find it? You were here very long? It feels more solid. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's what it's about, isn't it, really? You're right, it doesn't mean like my one sounds a bit tingy. So yeah, maybe that is the joint, I suppose. More surface area the joint's got in contact, the more solid it is, isn't it? Stands to reason. I think I like the idea. I mean, I don't think I would change if I was getting brand new cues on mine. But I'm just too lazy to have to. I really can't be unscrewing. I can't be putting that much effort into unscrewing my cues after I lost a match. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of work on the cue ball. It's very like I said, it's very grippy. It's only really like the power shot, so I'm not quite getting what I would expect. So everything else, every other shot other than really walloping it and trying to screw the white ball back, I feel like it's a superior response. In which case, you know, how many times you deep screwing up and down the table? You know, once every 3 matches. So, you know, I'd much rather the other. there. I'm glad that went in. that was to lose the match. Oh well, whatever. Shows how much effort I'm putting into this match. Oh, case in point. Oh, whatever. It's all about the cue, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like I'm getting. To be fair, I'm getting through the white ball fairly well. I'm trying to get through the ball a bit better. Open my arm out a bit, and it's made a bit more space under my body, and maybe start playing a bit better. So I've been playing like rubbish recently. But yeah, the cue's lovely. I would. As things stand today, I'll be all over changing up to using this full time. Absolutely. That's just on this table. I can already tell it'll be better on a slidey ass table. Cool. Alright, well, a couple more racks and then I'll go to bed. I'm supposed to be going to work in about 3 hours. That's sort of happened. What's there about 3 hours here? Table feels heavy. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I came back and played on it like immediately after the UK Open. And like on those tables, you rub your hand across it and it like glides over the table. Well, on this one, it's like drag. But the thing is, I never really noticed that until I went away. So it's that sort of like the frog in boiling water sort of thing. You don't really notice it happening until you go away and feel like how it used to be. Ugh, rubbish cue. Blame that entirely for that shot. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I didn't realise how bad it was. That's not bad in a way. It's just basically like a normal club table, but I didn't realise how much that had happened until I went away and played on the tournament tables and then came back to it. Trouble is, you can't be spending 600 quid every flipping 3 months. That's ridiculous. Well, not even 3. Well, how long we had it? 4 months? I mean, you can't. Well, 3 months at the point where it was UK Open. That's just ridiculous. So, yeah, once every 6 months is pushing it. Trying too much silly shots now. Yeah, this will be an interesting shot because I need the power into it to get that far up the table. I need a lot of spin. I need a lot of left hand side because what I'm going to try and do is kiss the. I don't think it goes. I'm going to try and get enough left hand side on that and kiss the 8. So I reckon with this cue I'll get the side spin and the back spin, but I might fall short, especially when I'm digging down on it. It will be interesting to see what happens. I'm quite close. Yeah. Tried to make it happen a bit too much and it jumped. That's kind of where I was expecting to land up. I'm going to play the same shot on my cue. And I think the weight will help it, but I won't get the side spin. Yeah, I don't think I'll get this. Well, it's not quite. It was a bit straight than that. I think it's more like that on it. Yeah, so I think on this one, I think I'll come at the 6 rather than going up at the 8, but I might actually get there. I think it's a bit close to the cushion as well, wasn't it, because it jumped. So I'll try this one. I've still got the jump. But the line has gone at the 6 instead of at the 8. So you definitely get more grip on the cue ball. You can play further out on the cue ball as well, which is good. And actually, I didn't get any further up the table with that cue anyway. So yeah, it's definitely a superior cue. It's definitely, see where I moved onto it. I wish it wasn't, in a way, you know, wish it was the same, and then I could just stick with what I've got. But I know that what I've got isn't doing the job. That's not going to go, is it? Way too thick. Yeah, this was a good test actually. Do that shot that I did before the deflection test one. And a couple of shots here with this cue. I'll play the same sort of shot that gets the most deflection, which is like a stun shot on the side. Right, that's one. Do a couple of them on this cue. Make sure I'm getting nailed in. That too thin, which means it didn't deflect as much. Or in the wrong place. So in the pocket again. Okay. Try one more, and then we'll try the other cue. Aiming in the same place. So, try it with the other cue. No cheating. Hang on, was I doing it on the spot or was I doing it on the top of the line? I think it was a spot. Exactly what I was expecting. Compensated for that one. That was a bit thick as well. So I'm obviously used to the cue online, but definitely noticing the difference. It's not a lot. Less backspin and more centre ball on that one. I've got tons of deflection. I think the last couple I was hitting a bit lower, which takes a bit of deflection out of it. Okay. Yeah, I think the other ones. I think it's definitely an improvement. Really do. Tell you what, we're at one more rack and then go to bed. Lazy break. I should have given that some more thought. I was just thinking, just whack it and playing the ghost, but I'm not, am I? Right, this will be a good one. Try and play it with a hair of check side and just get to the top cushion just above that middle pocket. So half the tip of right hand's top right. I'm not cueing that straight at all. actually gripped more than I expected, so I've got more check side, came over the other side of it. It's actually worked out better. I was expecting to hit here and I hit there, so I've got more grip on that than I was anticipating. Could have been the way I cued it. It's weird, so you can go more out of the side of the ball because it deflects less, and I'll get more grip, so I'll get like doubly as much side spin. Get off the rail! Again, I don't think I'll get. I think if I play out my other cue, I'll come just off the cushion there. Not a huge difference, but you know, I've got so much bite out of that. Get in. Yeah. Oh, I think we've just been done by the magic rack. Oh, I was getting that really good line then. I think I was going in, like that. It's just deflected it a bit. Right, try this one then. Another super amount of side spin. It's just ridiculous. There's no way I can play that shot on my cue. Absolutely no way. No way. No way I'll get to the middle pocket. Oh, where's that time? Aim for deflection, it wasn't there. One more. It's interesting. I mean, obviously, I'm not used to the cue, so I'm having a guess where the end lane. Compensate for the fact that it's not deflecting as much as I expected it to. Right, this is going to have to be the last one this time. 2 weeks ago. You're still there, Ant. Do you want me to hide the shaft somewhere? I'll tell you what, I'll hide it, I'll stash it somewhere and then we'll put it in my case or something and then I'll message you and tell you where it is in case you're on the back. Right, bottom left right, let's try this one. Oh, see, I didn't deflect enough. I didn't aim wide enough because it didn't throw out as far as I expected. Bounce. Wouldn't be able to get that line without backspin. Play that centre ball with side. My cue, I've got a screw around there. It's just a different strategy. Moving the cue around it. This will be a good test. This is just off strain. Can I hold the white for the 7 in the side? No worries, mate. I can't even use it now. Well, that's obviously still your property, and I want to look after it, so I'll stash it somewhere out of the way, and then probably forget all about it. Yeah, so nice. So again, I've got to really dig into that to get that to play like that. And that one, see, look how much that's gripped. On my cue, I land here. I just cleared the 9 and I land there. So I've got more into that than I'm expecting. Oh, fuck's sake, lazy. It's just me never looking at the point angle. But yeah, I'm just thinking about the other shots. Let's try and really kill this one. This will be a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of shots I can play that I can't play on my cue. Just the sort of holding shots. You want to hold that before it gets to the corner, get to the cushion or something. Quite didn't get enough. Well, I didn't have the confidence in me to play that. Should be able to hit her lower and softer. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it, I think. Alright, let's try the one sort of shot that I was struggling a little bit with earlier. Hasn't really come up in this match. It was this sort of shot. Yeah, so it's like, it's weird, it's like, because it's like all backspin there, it sort of takes the pace out of it a little bit. So as I say, it's when you play like super soft tip, it's a softer tip than mine, I think. So it does definitely grip, but it's like, by the time it's got to the ball, the backspin sort of like cancelled out all the forward momentum. Whereas I think with my cue, the white gets to the object ball faster, so it's still got backspin on it. Off, mate. Yeah. Well, give us a shout, mate. I'll be around at the weekend if you fancy a game at the weekend. Be good. Yeah. It's like more spin, less speed. Makes sense. Alright, here we are. I'm going to go to bed. Anyway. Good to see you, mate. Take it easy. Night time. Cheers, anyone who tuned in. Shoeberry. The random guest watching is me. How you doing, mate? Cue really well, the cue. Oh, cheers. Yeah, it's takes a bit getting used to, but it's just it is a better cue. We'll definitely admit that. Yeah. And the thing is, on this sort of table, my cue's perfectly good for it. It's when you go away and play on like a really slidey tournament table. That's when this cue's like good for this, but I can get away with using my one. But on a tournament table, it's where my cue really gets shown up. Yeah, they are really extraordinary cues. Bloody, that's why 500 quid for a shaft. So cool, right? Cheers for tuning in, Stu. You're have to. I should be around. If you're about on Friday or Saturday, chuck us a message and come and have a game. It'd be good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. So yeah, cool. Right, bedtime. I'll speak to you later, mate. Take it easy. Hope you're all good, by the way. I don't know how to stream.